your client tells you that she is going to move out of the country, how will that impact her retirement? You need to know the answers, so let's talk about it. Expats. First, let's talk about Medicare Part B. Medicare Part B doesn't work outside the country. Now, if you have a Medicare supplement plan, it will say we will cover up to $50,000 of coverage with the $250 deductible, blah, 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 blah. In general, Medicare stops at the border. I tell people that are leaving the country, don't rely on that if you do have a Medicare supplement, because it has to be Medicare approved services. You have to get it transcribed and you have to apply and you have to pay up front and then hope to get reimbursed. Get international medical insurance. We can help you with that. Don't rely on Medicare. Assume Medicare stops at the border. Will it pay when you're on? Maybe, but let's not take that to the bank. So let's say I'm gonna move to Thailand, Costa Rica, Mexico. It seems to be those are the three places that I get a lot of, seconded by UK and France. And do I need to continue to pay for my Medicare Part B? Well, we just said it's not going to work over there. If you keep it, if you can comfortably afford to keep it, yes, that's what I recommend to my clients, because you never know when you are going to get sick and you want to come back to the United States for our healthcare. And you'll say, but they have great healthcare in England, or they have great healthcare in Canada or Thailand, whatever. Yeah, but most people, when they get really sick, they still want to come back here for our world-class healthcare. Now, if you let Medicare Part B lapse, you just stop paying it. You'll have 2 months that you have to pay that you owe them, and then you have to wait till the general election period to sign up. So depending on when that is, that could be a big wait. And then you have the penalty, and the penalty is the big problem. So if you've been 3, 4, 5 years, that could be a 50% penalty, and that can be very, very stiff for most people. So you might want to weigh that against just paying your Medicare Part B for a couple of years. Like I said, as long as you can comfortably afford to pay Medicare Part B, even though it's not helping you in your other country, it's insurance for the bad stuff, something that could happen. Can you get Social Security if you move out of the country? And the answer is yes, if you move to most countries. So there's certain countries that we don't allow it. If you went to Cuba, we would hold your money until you got back, or North Korea. But for most of the world, yes, you could go. Just update your address and your banking information on socialsecurity.gov, and you can get your Social Security retirement almost anywhere in the world. Now, you cannot take Social Security disability. You cannot continue to be paid once you've left the country for 30 days. So that's why I'm trying to stress retirement. And the same thing with Medicare. Don't fudge it. Don't fudge. Don't play around with fraud. Some people are like, well, I just didn't update my banking and information. Don't do that. In the end, you'll get caught. Not only will your bills not be paid, your healthcare claims, but you could also get in trouble legally for fraud. So keep your address up to date and accurate on the Social Security website. And just know if you leave the country on Medicare, it's a crapshoot. We don't know if you're going to need it later. Insurance is about risk. Just see how comfortable you can afford to continue Medicare Part B. Thanks for watching.